strategies that plants follow in a desert region to avoid predation are amazing. And one of these strategies is to camouflage yourself. And if one think of the army, not to be seen by the enemy, which is in the Horticulturalist region, there's the Casteria plant, Casteria pilansi, the oxtongue, and that's got mottled leaves, and the plant blends in with the vegetation, so animals don't see it, so it escapes predation. The little lithops plant, lithops meaning stone-like, and there's a reason why they look like little stones, so to avoid predation. Because in the desert areas such as the Horticulturalist, there are many animals, and for instance the gemsbok and other smaller steenbok and other little desert animals, all wanting to eat. So these plants have several strategies to camouflage, to protect themselves. So the camouflage is one, and then the other one is mechanical defense. That's why plants have got thorns and spines. Many aloe species, for instance, are very spiny. If I think of the hedgehog aloe, Aloe erinacea, or Aloe melanacantha, the blackthorn aloe, which occurs commonly in the Horticulturalist, it's very viciously spined, so as to protect its inner crown. And plants are static, they're not like animals, they can't run away, they've got to stand there as well. And then the other chemical defense, the other defense strategy are chemicals. So the reason why aloes have got such bitter sap. So once animals would taste on them, the bitter sap will then deter animals to graze on them. And it's not only bitter sap, but there's also some of the plants, for instance the halfmains, Aloe pachypodium, which has got both are very spiny, but also has got very poisonous sap. It belongs to the Apocynaceae family, and that family are known for its toxins. But apart from these strategies that plants follow to avoid predation, there's also the strategy to cope with this fierce sun. And if one thinks as humans, when we are hot, we can quickly run and sit under a bush when it's too sunny. Plants can't do that. And many of them have got a built-in strategy. They've got their own sunscreen. We have to put on sunscreen on our skins and to protect us from the sun. The plants can't do it. And therefore, a lot of the plants have got a waxy bloom, especially in the desert areas, the succulents. This waxy bloom protects them from the sun rays. Some plants have got a powdery bloom, and this powdery bloom reflects the sun, giving the plant this whitish color, but reflects the sun. And also another way that plants does it, and especially in this Namaqualand Horticulturalist region, the mesums, the leaves point towards the sun. In other words, they've got the least amount of sun radiation on the leaves. Whereas in a high rainfall area, the leaves will directly orientate them towards the sun. In this case, they avoid getting most of the sun, because sun is so important to photosynthesize, but too much sun can be damaging. But these plants are marvelously fine-tuned, and especially in these desert regions. And if one also looks at plants on cliff faces in the desert regions, there are a number of plants that only occur of them, and many of them have lost those strategies, for instance, from animal predation, because they no need the rock or the cliff face becomes their protection.